Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. On this episode I'll be showing you the last two places we visited in Ghana. So our first stop was the Safari Valley. We are on our way to Safari Valley. They waiting with this. They what? Day 4. Oh, I didn't hear you. Day 4 in Ghana. On our way, we got polo. It's a Ghanaian snack that I really enjoyed. It tastes like chin chin, but more with coconuts, actually. So these are political parties campaigning for the next election in Ghana. Anyways, on our way, Randy, our friend, was telling us about the government and some of the places we saw. We're just gisting on the road. Randy is a good gister, if that is the word. So at every stop we're seeing this way to Safari Valley, this place to Safari Valley. This place is far. It is very far. It took us about 2 hours and more than 2 hours to get here. Oh my god. Like you can see from this video that we kept going and going and going. We were tired at some point. We slept, we woke up. Randy was still just telling us about this plantation tree and all. But in my mind, I was like, when are we going to get to this place? I'm tired though. It's not like I'm traveling out of Ghana. What is going on? When can we get here? Do you know that we eventually got to the place? So, but it was like we went on. How do I describe it? I don't want to call it a journey that wasn't facing me. They already sleeping. This is how far this place is. Anyways, let me just tell you what happened. Do you know that we could not really do anything here? We just, should I say, we wasted this over 2 hours trip to get here because of misinformation that we got. Imagine now heading back again. So it was like we spent 5 hours on the road to do nothing, absolutely nothing. Anyways, I would explain further in this video what's actually happened. This was after we had come out of the premise, so just thought, let's just take a picture with the gate. It looks fine. Like I said, I will explain what happened. Hi guys, I'll be sharing a cost breakdown on how much we spent during our trip to Ghana, like the transportation costs, accommodation, and every other expenses, because this was the major question I got from the videos I shared. I hope you've seen the 2 videos I shared on this trip. If you haven't, please go back to it and watch it. So I would like to start with before going on this trip, I already drew up like list of places we would visit. I drew up like a budget. It was like a very rough budget. I wasn't really sure because I haven't been to Ghana before. I was not really sure of the exact amount of things. So in fact, everything I wrote was not accurate. So I'll just be sharing the accurate cost of these things. So I'd like to start with the flights. The flights is that one you can easily check it online if you want to go. This is because the flight fare is not fixed. I can give you a price now. When you check, it might be something different. So I'll just leave that out of it. But about accommodation cost was like 500. Our budget was 500 cedis. and we got a surprise when we got there. We were not allowed to stay in the same room, like it was against their policies for more than one girl to stay in the same room. So anyways, if you want to, the whole point of sharing this is to let you know that if you want to, it's best to just look for a shortlet apartment. They don't have such rules in a shortlet apartment, but in the hotel, if you intend to stay in the hotel, it might cost you more. It means you have to like get, if you're traveling with other people, you have to get like a separate room or a different room for everyone. But if you want to get a shortlet, I think you should budget, the least you can budget is 500 cedis, but if you want a very nice place, from 700 to 1000 cedis, that is what you should budget. That is per night, yeah, per night. But if we are going with the lowest budget, which we had in mind, we actually got a place for 500 cedis, like a shortlet apartment, but we didn't like the space, we didn't like how it was. And on getting there, they were already telling us that, oh, it was not, we have to pay for, I don't know, it's a long story, but that is all I can say for now. Just budget 700 to 1000 cedis for a shortlet apartment. A shortlet apartment, or Airbnb as it is popularly called, is what I would recommend to sort out the accommodation. So like I said, if we are going with the lowest budget, so just budget, let's say you're spending 4 nights, budget 2000 for that. And for food, okay, the thing is, if you're going to stay in a shortlet apartment, for food, it would be nice to cook some things, easy things you can just make, like noodles, or breakfast, could have bread, make tea for yourself, just simple things you can cook, yeah. But if you intend to buy food morning, afternoon, nights, you should budget like I hope this, okay, you should budget like 200 cedis per day if you intend to get like regular food, not the restaurant kind of meal. You should budget like 200 cedis per day for that. And for transportation, for transportation, we mostly used Uber. We didn't use public transportation. I would have loved to try to see how, but maybe some of the dresses we wore will not be like comfortable enough to go with public transport. So yeah, it's just best to use Uber. And the minimum amount I wrote here, if you have like 3 trips per day, you should budget like 300. So 300 times, if you're staying for 4 days, that is I wanted to say 1.2 1200 cedis. Then for activities, I had mentioned some of the prices in the previous video I did, like some of the prices of these activities, like the zip lining. I had mentioned that we spent approximately 70 cedis. Then for the Aburi Gardens, I had mentioned that we paid like 40. Then for Kwame Nkrumah Park, I mentioned that we paid 100 cedis per person. And of course, this is if you are a non-Ghanaian visitor, 100 cedis per person. That's for the entrance fee. Then for fancy restaurants, it depends on what you're ordering, but you could budget 1000 cedis. Let's say you want to have a few, let's say 3 times visits to a fancy restaurant, you could just budget per head 300 to 350 cedis per head. And if you're doing that 3 times, that you're budgeting 1000 cedis. Then for miscellaneous and shopping, these budgets I'm giving are based on a minimalist budget. These are not budgets for, oh, if you want to, like I said, if you want to stick to a particular budget, not too much. Yes, this budget would help you. And the last thing is, yeah, I've mentioned miscellaneous and shopping 500. All right, then the total of everything will be 6,200 cedis. So if you are converting in dollars, it would be, okay, let's just say approximately $400. Yeah, $400. And this is excluding flight rates. All right, so what helped us on this trip? Let me be very, very honest. What helped us on this trip is that we went as a group, so we had to split some bills, like the transportation and the accommodation bill. Like, we had to split those bills. So if you are going on your own, let's say I want to include the flights and everything for you as an individual, you'll be spending close to 1M, not close to 1M, you'll be spending up to 1M, yeah, thereabouts. Without if you are going as a group, let's say a group of 3, you won't spend up to 1M. You will be spending close to 800, thereabouts. Yeah, you'll be spending close to 800. So that is it on budgets and the costs breakdown. So the difference between this and like planning these trips on your own and actually going with a travel company is that you can work with a budget and stick with it. Just that you have to do serious calculation, planning, but if you want to just relax, you don't want to think about money, you want to just have a good time, it is always best to go with a travel company, or yes, a travel company. And if you need someone to help you plan your trip or your vacation, you can reach out to me. Yeah, reach out to me and I could help you with that. And if you need further consultation, trip advice, recommendation and whatnot, do reach out to me. And this won't be free, it comes at a cost. Anyways, moving forward, now that I've talked about cost breakdown, yeah, the other 2 places we visited were the Safari Valley. So for Safari Valley, we did not make inquiries before going. What I mean is, we just Randy recommended the place for us. That's our friend who was taking us around the trip. He recommended Safari Valley, and we checked it online. We saw that it was a very nice place. So as the name is, it's a safari place with it's a resort with some animals like giraffe. Did I see giraffe there? I saw giraffe. I'm not sure if I saw lion. No, I don't think I saw lion. But it's just like a safari. You could check it up online. So we just wanted to go there and do sightseeing and have a good time, but we were bounced out. Okay, I scratched that, I take that back. We're not exactly bounced out. We were told, the information we had initially was that when we get there, the entry is free. We could just buy food, get drinks, check places around, just the way we did at the Pedwasi. Even Pedwasi, we didn't buy anything. Anyways, on getting there, we were told that the fee per head for just sightseeing and activities was 650 cedis, which was way above our budget. It was the last day of our trip. We had spent all our money, so we didn't have 650 cedis to spend. Anyways, we left there. So if you intend to go to Safari Valley, from what we saw, we didn't go to the main activity location, just checked around. From what we saw online, it's a nice place. If I'm opportune to go there again, of course I will, and I'll be better prepared in terms of money, like, okay, going there to actually do some of these activities. Yeah, so we left Safari Valley, and the place we had in mind, which was on our lists, was Sandbox. Sandbox Beach Resorts. So it was supposed to be the last activity for us, so we eventually did that. Initially we had thought, oh, if we go to Safari Valley and we spend our money on food or drinks and we don't have anything left again, we'll just retire for the day. But seeing that we were unable to do anything at Safari, we decided to just go to Sandbox. So getting to Sandbox is a beautiful place, like a private beach. This place requires reservation to get in, so I did the reservation. I had to, because of the trauma of Safari, I had called to ask, oh please, the reservation is all we need to do. We don't have to pay like a particular amount per head as entry fee or whatever. They said no, just the reservation and get food and drinks there. So yeah, we got there, we changed, and nice place. We didn't swim. We ordered for grills and finger food. We ordered for cocktails. I wish I ordered for mocktail. I don't exactly like cocktails, so we ordered for mocktails and took good pictures, videos, and that was it. And that is a wrap on our trip to Ghana. So guys, thank you so much for the love on the previous videos I've shared. I like the support. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sending your comments. Thank you for liking the videos. I hope to see you next time on my next episode on wherever life takes me to. It could be a vlog on places, lifestyle, whatever. I don't know. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and as I mentioned, check out the other videos and send in your comments. Bye guys. Mwah.